Yo, what is up, internet? Bro Dad here with some bro PvP videos for you. Talking about Fossil Cup. As you can see, I'm in PvPoke right now. Um, so I've been checking out, creating teams last few days. Haven't had time to play, but I've been looking up teams and stuff. So let's go over this. Um, so as you can see, Poliwrath is a feature of this cup. Look at these stats: 100% lead, 98.1 switch, 98.6 charger. It's the Poliwrath Cup. Poliwrath Shadow third, Registeel second. Sort of covers the same stuff, right? Water, flyers, electric, lantern. Not exactly. Ferrothorn, Shadow. He covers all your waters. And regular covers just as well, I guess. Shadow Quagsire, Ludicolo. So Ludicolo is a Razor Leaf, so it's undercover water type that uses grass. Quagsire is your Mud Boy, Mud Bomb, Mud Shot, Mud Bomb, Stone Edge to hit those flyers. Lantern is your electric type, Spark, Surf, Thunderbolt. Registeel Shadows 10th, Jellicent, Hex, Surf, Shadow Ball, so he's a nuker, basically. Shadow Swampert, Mud Shot, Hydro Cannon, Earthquakes if you need it. Escavalier, that's an interesting choice. Counter, Drill Run, and Aerial Ace. I guess, I don't know, Counter Drill Run just does the job. So he's part of a counter group. Uh, basically, Poliwrath has counter. Escavalier, Lucario that we'll see later on. That's about it, right? So those are like fighters, I guess, if you wanna. Anyway, so counter it's just a good move. It gets you energy quickly and does damage. And I guess drill runs hit for so yeah, the steals, right? So you hit all those steals with super effective. So you hit your Registeel, Ferrothorn, Lucario, Aerial Ace. I guess hits the grasses, but there's not many grasses, so I guess it's a neutral move, so that's good. Swampert, Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, no inquisitions about that. Yeah, Shadow is before Escav, then regular Swampert 14. Lucario, uh, counter Thunder Punch, Shadow Ball. I have a team lined up with the Lucario. I'll show you later. Pelipper, he's another. He's one of the Poliwrath killers. So, Wing Attack, Weather Ball, Water, and Hurricane. So he Wing Attack that's in Hurricanes against the fighters. Lucario and Poliwrath. This Cavalier is a fighter. Then Weather Ball Water is just he spams that out. It's neutral damage. Does water hit neutral against water? I'm not sure. Let's say it does. Gastrodon, I wanted to make a team with him, I just couldn't. I couldn't fit him in. Mud Slap, Body Slam, Earth Power, so he's another. Not Mud Boy, he's more a Ground Boy. He hits the steals, I guess. There's not enough steals, so that's why he's 17th. Quagsire, he's way under the Shadow Quag, which is 7. So you want to, yeah, the Shadow Mud Bombs, that's the thing. Mud Shot, Mud Bomb, you're just spamming out those Shadow Mud Bombs. It's kicking ass. Regular Quagsire is still up there, 18. He's just above Shadow Whiscash with Mudshot and Mud Bomb. Scald. So it hits neutral against your water types. There's going to be a lot of water types. Shadow Feraligatr, I've created a team for that one too. Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, Crunch. Mantine 21, that's a good core breaker Mantine. Wing Attack, so it hits the flying Aerial Ace, another flying, so it hits that Ferrothorn. Ice Beam also hits the grass of the Ferrothorn, so he's like a Ferrothorn killer. Wing Attack also hits against those fighters, Quag, Lucario, Scav, Magnezone. I've heard good things about him. Like Volt Switch Wild Charge, shields down, it's gonna kick butt. Like anything that's steel, it hits super effective. Mirror Shot to hit the grasses, but there's not that many grasses, but whatever. And Whiscash 23, Shadow Magnezone 24, Togedemaru 25. He's my electric type, so you get like Lantern, Magnezone, Togedemaru. I've got Togedemaru in that team, I'll show you soon. Thundershock, Fell Stinger, the bug damage for the grasses, so for Ferrothorn, I guess, then Wild Charge. So he's Thundershock, Wild Charge, Voltage, Wild Charge. I don't know which one's better. I guess we could check. Credilli. I've seen people use, not Shadow, I've seen people use Azu also. Regular Credilli. Okay, how far are we going down? Let's stop like around here. Okay. Credilli, Shadow, he's got Bullet Seed, Rock Slide, Grass Knot. So the grass against the waters, Rock Slide against the flyers. It's a good mix. But he's grass, rock. So waters hit neutral. I think he could perform well if you make a good team around him. Azumarill, always there anytime there's a water. Bubble Beam, Ice Beam, Play Rough. So he's like water fairy, so those steel moves will hit super effective, or at least effective. Regular Credilli, same move set. Bullet Seed, Rock Slide, Grass Knot. And Quaquaval, Wing Attack, Close Combat, Early Ace if you want to go spicy, something that's a recent combo. And at 30, Marsh Stomp, which is second evolution of the Swampert, or of the Mudkip if you prefer. So Mud Shot, Surf, and Mud Bomb. Another Mud Boy. Oh, Poly Shadow. And then after Berserker, I've seen used a good Toxapex could be a good breaker. So there's like still usable Pokemon here, but as you can see, the numbers are dropping pretty low. Anyway, so like Poliwrath and Ferrothorn is just like nuts. I'll show you if I can. Right, so I've created in the Fossil Cup. I said let's just make a core of Poliwrath, Ferrothorn, and rate the teams. Got a coverage of A, bulk B, safety B, consistency A. So two-person team with a threat score of 499. So you're like just these two guys, you cover almost the whole freaking meta. Only thing you don't cover is Quaquaval and Magnezone. I guess Gastrodon could. No, water kicks from the ground. Well, you have a Gastrodon just for the Magnezone. Oh, but you're a water yourself as a Gastrodon. So you're a mud water guy. Yeah, whatever, you want to try that. So it could be a Poliwrath, Ferrothorn, and anything else, and it'll work. So my first team, Poliwrath, Ferrothorn, and I want to play Ludicolo, the grass water secret grass guy, and it did pretty good. As you can see, it's got coverage A, bulk C, safety C, consistency B. Pretty good. And as you can see, it covers like almost the whole meta. You've got like it's at least a soft answer to pretty much anything, except Magnezone. Magnezone's your weakness. So if you're sniffing Magnezone, you gotta guess what else he's playing and try to throw the right stuff at him. Covers almost everything. Threat score 565. So you've got an answer to everything. Like if he doubles up on some things, it could screw you. But whatever. I like having good coverage on my teams, and it's got great coverage. So that's the first team I was using. Next team I want to try out is Ludicolo, Lucario, and Togedemaru. I wanted to try the Lucario because there's very few metas where he's actually relevant. He's he's available in more metas than like not regular Great League, but like some like Some smaller metas, he's available, but he's not like there's too many answers to him. So this is a good chance to use Lucario. And you want to go with counter, well, according to PvPoke, not the Force Palm, the new move that he got. So putting Ludicolo in the lead, and then Lucario and Togedemaru to swap in, depending on like what he swaps in or if I'm weak to something. Um, I mean, who'd be my safe in this situation? I think maybe Togedemaru might be my safe swap because there's more likely chances he has a water type since there's so many water types as we've seen. Like water, steel, water, grass, grass, steel, Kartana. I didn't say that one. How did I miss that one? Anyway, water, ground. There's a lot of water stuff. So those electric moves will hit effective. Um, oops, this one. So likely Ludicolo in the lead. Togedemaru is like safe swap screwed. And then hopefully Lucario comes in to like counter swap against something that he can kick ass. Counter, like especially if shields are down, counter Shadow Ball will just wipe. Same as probably Thunderous Shock Wild Charge. So let's rate this team. Oh, the threat assessment is not very good. Coverage A, bulk safety consistency is a D. That's not very good. But if you see like the coverage, you hard counter a lot of stuff, and then you soft counter some stuff, and like you see if double Quackleval is screwed for sure. So Golisopod, you've got one guy that hard counters it. Quagsire, you have one hard counter to it. Pelipper, have one hard counter. So there's at least one hard counter to everything except Poliwrath. You have two soft counters. So, I mean, okay, maybe you are like not bulky and not consistent, but coverage is there. Threat score isn't that bad if I remember. 562. I think it's better threat score than our super team with Poliwrath, Ferrothorn, Ludicolo. Yeah, see, it's slightly better. Then I kept going, creating more teams. I want to try Pokemon I've not tried before. Escavaliers is one of those that I've wanted to run but never actually used. So I'm gonna go with Escavalier in the lead. Um, then Mantine and Quagsire as switches. Maybe I should even lead with Quagsire. I don't know. Let's check PvPoke. What does he say? Let's check leads. Poly, Shadow Quag. Yeah, Shadow Quag should be my Escavalier is 7. He wins against Pharaoh, Reggie, Sam, A/, Lantern, Shadow Poly. Loses to Jellicent, Araquanid, Swampert, Pelipper, Poliwrath. Loses to Poliwrath, that's no good. But Shadow Quag. He does not beat Poliwrath either. Who else do we have on that team? Escav, Mantine, Quagsire, Shadow Quag. Maybe lead Mantine to go like anti poly lead. Yeah, he loses to Mantine. Oh, I guess that's how that team goes. So Mantine in the lead, and then Escavalier and Quagsire. Whatever, okay. To be determined. But if you check the assessments, coverage A, consistency A, bulk and safety C. It's not the best, but like you have A coverage, A consistency. That's always good. And if you look at like the coverage, it's pretty good, like compared even like to your other team. It's comparable. So you've got Poly covered. You have two hard counters to Reggie. You have a hard counter to Ferrothorn. You hard counter Cortana. You hard counter Ludicolo. See, that's Escav right there. You have two soft counters of Lantern with Escav and Shadow Quag. Shadow Quag, he soft counters Jellicent. You have a soft counter, two softs to Escavalier with Mantine and Shadow Quag. Swampert is soft countered with the Mantine. Lucario is soft and hard covered. Pelipper, two hard counters. Quagsire, two soft counters. Mantine's the only one where you can draw on the Mantine matchup. Or like Magnezone, you have a hard counter to it with the Shadow Quag. Azumarill is soft countered by Mantine. Credilli soft countered by Scavalier. Quaquaval is hard covered with our Mantine. A-Slash is hard and soft covered. Golisopod soft covered by everyone. And then finally Skarmory is soft covered by Shadow Quagsire. So like meta, you've got it covered. Only Mantine's the only thing you have no cover to. It's a threat of 556. I think that's the best so far. Yeah, so technically this is like the best team so far. Should be running this team. Shadow Quag in the lead, I guess. Mantine and Escav in the back. We have another team here. Oh yeah, Shadow Feraligatr. So he got the shadow treatment. What made him good? I think he got Shadow Claw or something, because he always had Hydro Cannon. So I guess Feraligatr got Shadow Claw recently, or well, recently to me. It's probably been like 4 or 5 months, but so we have Shadow Feraligatr in the lead, Shadow Claw, Shadow Hydro Cannons. Enough said, right? And then Crunch, it's neutral, I guess. Shadow Crunches hit hard, and maybe we'll get a debuff chance. Then in the back we have Mawile and Ludicolo to cover up what we can't cover. So Mawile with the Fire Fang Power Up Punch covers the grasses that will hurt your Feraligatr. And then Ludicolo, he's a core breaker. He's a Polyferrothorn. Does he kill the Ferrothorn? He breaks Poly anyway. I call him the core breaker, but he's maybe not really a core breaker. So this team is not as good as the other team. Coverage A, bulk and safety D, consistency B. It's not the best. So Ludicolo covers your Poly. Registeel's hard counter. Ferrothorn Cortana hard counter. Ludicolo's countered. Lantern's hard counter. So you have like at least a bunch of double soft hard, two softs, a soft and hard. Oh, Magnezone again. Weak to Magnezone. Azumarill, Credilli. So you've got at least a soft counter. Some are soft and hard counters. So you've got like 2 of the 3 guys can counter most of the meta. So it's a good team, I think. We'll have to try it out, but it's going 6-17. It's the worst team. I guess you could just replace Ludicolo with Ferrothorn or something. And Mawile with Poliwrath. No, I'm just kidding. So this is the season of Spice. Alright, so that's the video. My analysis and some teams I built for this Fossil Cup. Next video you'll see me actually trying out. I think we're going to try out this Ludicolo Togedemaru thing. So alright, internet, PvP, my man, peace out.